Hello, Spain. My name is James Lopez. I'm a producer with Gearbox Software.
Hey everyone in Spain, my name's Joel Eschel and I'm producer with 2K Australia. Something that we've added to the franchise of Borderlands that makes it feel completely different to any other Borderlands game and any other first-person shooter out there is the low gravity system. So the low gravity that you experience up on Elpis, which is the moon of Pandora, allows you to do these massive jumps. You can traverse maps much quicker. You can go really high. You can also do this really cool move if you hold crouch when you're in the air called the butt stomp, which allows you to slam down to the ground, do this area of effect attack on players, and it really changes the freedom that the player has, just the speed that you're able to move, but also if you see the top of a building on the top of some peak, chances are that you can get there through low gravity using jump pads or just through vertical platforming. I mean, we have completely new enemies. Up on the moon, players, they would expect that there'd be different creatures up there, and we've created some really crazy moon creatures. The ones that we showed in the demo today, the Kragans, they're kind of these rock beasts that can absorb elemental attributes. And if you get a really big one and you manage to destroy it, it's going to shatter. And you actually get two mini versions of them that burst out and come after you. And they have cryo elemental damage, so they can try and freeze you. We also have the scavengers, who are these new enemies. Because we brought the low gravity system to the game, we wanted to make sure that the enemies took advantage of it as well. So we had to make completely new humanoid enemies that they can jump, they can slam down, invalidate your cover. We have these jetpack guys that can kind of fly above you, shooting as well. We have new vehicles in the game. We have a completely new campaign about the rise of Handsome Jack too. For this particular entry in the Borderlands franchise, we were able to go kind of more that traditional sci-fi route. We're on the moon, we're going into space, so there are a lot of influences there from beloved science fiction properties for us, with the environments, with the enemies, with some of the missions. With the verticality that we've added to this game, also we took some of our experience from working on Bioshock Infinite in forcing the players to look up. We did a little bit of that with the sky rails going around, but we've put it on steroids in this game. You're able to jump like hundreds of feet up in the air and then slam down and do these massive attacks. Even with the double jump, some of the guys back in 2K Australia, we worked on Tribes back in the day. And we had jetpacks in that game, so some of the guys were really happy to kind of bring in jetpack-type gameplay to the game.
Borderlands, the pre-sequel, is definitely one of those things where we listen to the fans and what they want to see. We saw that there was a very strong interest in going to the moon and going to the moonshot facility, and we're doing both of those in this game. What we're trying to do every time is bring something to the table that we know that the fans would like to see, because that's why we make games. We make games to entertain them. Well, I think it's really awesome that our fans love what we're doing. It's a very gratifying experience because we put a lot of time and a lot of energy, a lot of sacrifice into doing these games, and it's awesome to see the fans give that love back to us. Goodbye, Spain. Thanks for tuning in. We hope you enjoy Borderlands, the pre-sequel.
Thanks, Spain, for watching. We hope you enjoy Borderlands pre-sequel this October. It's coming out on October 17.